Hello everyone, this is a review of a student playing Katarina. I believe he's gold 5 and he won't be here with us, so it's just me. So I started the orange shield, 2 pots. I'm not sure I like that as Katarina is pretty good in the Fizz, being able to dodge away from his E with her shampoo and stuff like that. And a lot of outplay potential with this matchup. It's okay though. It may or may not be optimal though. I personally would have went for Dark Seal 3 pots. Just for the simple fact that Fizz isn't going to get much poke off of Katarina in the early laning phase. If he plays it correctly. So the Thorn Shield passive is relatively useless until level 6. Of course, depending on how they both play. So he's autoing the minions. I like the Q. Pickup is rather bad. He's just pushing the wave in a little bit due to the pickup. So here's a small mistake. So the pickup is bad because he shoves the wave in a little bit. This is bad because he's wasting his auto attack on the minion, and Fizz has his auto attack up, right? So Fizz is now able to auto attack the W for the reset on this Katarina, and she doesn't have her auto attack up yet, and just has her Q. So the Fizz it's advantageous for the Fizz right now. And now he has to get zoned off from further poke because he's got the 2-second bleed on him. So if Fizz gets level 2, he's not really respecting it that much, which is fine because the Fizz is pretty low already. This is really just bizarre. Like, this Katarina, they don't need to be taking these minion shots. But, like, let's see how much damage it does. So 24, which is equivalent to probably about like maybe 18 damage per auto. So 18 damage times 3 is just 56 or something like that. No, 54 maybe, give or take. But anyways, he's taking that per auto from all of these 3 minions. So he's gonna end up taking like probably 100 damage. So let's see. So he took like 50. But that was completely unnecessary because he didn't get anything off of it due to the fact that Fizz is all the way over here. No need to go to the E here. There could be the jungler right here. You know, there could be jungler there, and he knows your E is down for a few seconds. And it's a Vi too, so it's pretty bad E. He's not getting anything out of this E. It's just to be able to go to it. Shouldn't feel the need to do that. I didn't use Q there, you could have used Q. Alright, so right here, jumps on top of the Fizz. He doesn't Q, he should have queued for more damage. There's no reason not to. Okay, I don't think the flash was necessary. Okay, never mind, it was. Worse for worse, he would have traded flash for flash, but he ended up getting the kill because Fizz didn't flash. So now, since everybody should be doing this, since you get the kill, you're healthy enough. The jungler is not going to kill you. He doesn't know Vi is really low in recalling, right? He doesn't know this. So, but he's relatively healthy. He can get away pretty easily from a Vi gank. So he could shove this wave in with W and Q, which is what he does. Should immediately recall here, because otherwise Fizz is back up. He's gonna come back to lane with item advantage. So now he forces, Fizz forces stuff. Yep, nice up. Yeah, so he overstayed. That's all that was. And so now the lane actually swings back into this Fizz's favor because he's getting all of this farm and he's about to deny this Katarina like a wave and a half here plus the cannon. See, this Fizz is playing it very good. Here it's a bad idea to shove this wave because he's got it in a really nice position right now, just outside of his turret, which is what he wants. Because he can't really get ganked, and it forces the Fizz to walk up all the way over here to get the farm, which gives the jungler a long time to chase him down the lane. Whereas the other way around for this Katarina, they're going to have to dive pretty much immediately. So he's got a nice freeze, but he decides to break it. And it looks like he went ahead and got a Fiendish Codex. Katarina should go Hex that Gunblade and get the revolver basically every time. Yeah, so now he's dead since he shoved in the wave. Oh, maybe not. Oh, nice. That was really lucky. Just because it worked out though doesn't mean it's not a mistake. So shoves in the wave, pretty standard. Recalls has 13 gold. I don't know what he's buying here. You almost always go Hex Tech first, the Gunblade. I don't know what he's building. That's a really bizarre build path. Okay, nice. Bad ulti because he has E. Just keep autoing him here. There's no need to chase this into the jungle. You don't know where the top laner is at this point. Nuts. relatively. Like this wave is actually more important to get than killing this Fizz, because the Fizz is so far behind. He's got a Sapphire Crystal. That's almost no combat power whatsoever, and you're up 4 CS, and you could just go take this. He needs to recall here. It's better to deny 2 waves than kill him and deny him 1. I think he... Okay, he dies. So looking for the roam bot lane. I like this, especially since they're incredibly aggressive. And he's playing Katarina. When you're playing Katarina, you almost need the roam. It's like a requirement, pretty much. Alright, that was good. See how much gold he's got. So it's 1300. Enough for a revolver. So let's see what he goes ahead and gets. What? Arm guard? What? What? You don't ever rush Hourglass first. He's snowballing, so building to snowball even further is what you should be doing. Instead of building to just building defensively immediately. So that was fine there. The ulti there was fine because he knows Fizz doesn't have E. So as soon as the E comes out, he uses ult. Looking for another roam bot lane. They're relatively low, so he could just pick these up or shove in the wave, force them off the turret. Which is the better decision. What? Yeah, okay. There's no reason to walk up here. He already has the element of surprise. Well, actually he doesn't because this is worded, but he doesn't know that. So, like, the thing with this is it's bad because he doesn't want to be the one to dive first. Like, he wants the minion wave to be there so that the minion wave can take some turret shots. So now he dies because he takes like 3 turret shots when he could have just waited for them to push in the wave and then dive. So let's see how many he takes here. He takes 1, 2, 3, almost 4, 3, and then was going to take the 4th one because he didn't wait for the wave and got too greedy. But if he was alive here, he could be getting this turret with him. So this turret would be gone. And Draven would probably be alive and wouldn't need the flash. So it might seem like, it wasn't too bad for this cat, but it actually, like, your mistake will chain to other little things that happen. Like the Fizz roaming and you not being able to get first brick. Really good flash. You could probably have turned that. So very good flash. He needed a flash there. And then what he could do right here, since this Vi is turning her back, he could probably, like, he could go for the Q on the Fizz here. No big deal. Just for some damage. Every little bit of damage helps. And plus the brand was backing him up too. So if he all-ins there, he would have the brand to shumple back to. That's kind of a reckless W. If this Fizz wanted to, he could try for an all-in here, since he has exhaust. But he probably wouldn't win. But just in the future, against other matchups, if you use both of your dagger drops, then you have pretty much no damage aside from the ultimate and a Shunpo, which doesn't do any damage really. It's like 30 damage or something. That's only good for the auto attack reset and the mobility. So for example, if this was an Ari, she would just immediately dash on top of you right now. Like when I play Ari against Kat, it's actually pretty easy because they all do this and use both their daggers and then I just kill them. So if he wasn't this far ahead, he would have gotten punished for that against good players. I like the roaming. The roaming is really good. What? Just let them get it here. No need to dive with them, since they're gonna get it anyways. And in the first place, you messed up the dagger placements, so. The typical combo with Cat is jump on top of them, use W, and then Q, so the Q goes behind them, so that when they flash, you can follow it. But since he messed it up, he doesn't have shampoo here, and he can't follow it up. And they actually end up missing the kill. And it allows Fizz to catch up a little bit. Okay. Again, he didn't wait for the Fizzy to go off. Fortunately, the Zinzao was there to save him. He does have Hourglass too. But he could have just did more damage. If he built properly, he would have just killed both of them instantly due to having more damage. So this like build where he's going should have been reversed. Getting the Gunblade first and then the Hourglass. Looks like he's going for gank on top lane. So this is pretty high variance decision. He could just go get bot ahead, or go mid, get mid ahead. He has 1,000 gold, which is pretty good. Enough for his Cirque boots. He could just get those. The level of actually being able to dive this Fiora right now is relatively low, due to the fact that the wave is going to be over here, and it takes them a very long time to push in. And Jarvan's out of mana. So he's only gonna have enough for like a Q and R, and that's it. Or that. And now I can't do anything. So, big waste of time. Okay. Oh no, auto here. Oh, okay. Nice. What a good brand. What a good brand. So, I don't know if that Xanios was, like, to dodge the, Oh, what are you trying to fight this for? Oh my gosh, Brand does damage. Okay. That's a pretty bad idea, though. He has no vault. And, Vi is pretty tanky. What's this? Okay, team fight here. Let's see what happens. Oh, no need to ult here. Oh, they're gonna get the kill anyways. You should be using the daggers more for damage and less reliance on the ultimate. The daggers actually do quite a bit of damage. As Katarina, due to having both ratios. Okay. I would jump on this Fizz right now. Q, get the dagger behind him. Then the dagger standing on top of Brand, so you're right beside Brand. Yeah. Okay. Just looking for outplay potential here. It looks like. The ultimate again was a little unnecessary, but he just wanted to secure the kill, so not a big deal. Oh, pretty unnecessary ulti, and just overall not an effective one. Due to the fact that this Vi has Q, could have just, I believe, just Q'd him right away or ultied him. So let's see. So she uses Q. So he jumps in. He doesn't know who's behind her. And she has ultimate. She's busy trying to steal the Drake, but this is only hitting one person, so you should usually save it for hitting at least a few people. Oh, wow. That Bard ulti was so good. Oh crap. Alright, here it is. I don't know why I canceled recall. That's such a huge waste of time canceling recall. And he just to get like 2 farm. Okay. He should be dead here. I don't know why I never ult these. Oh, she doesn't have it. Okay. There's a lot of high risk, high reward plays like this that I don't really like. You know, like diving here, right? He knows he's gonna die anyways. So it's like, why even do it then? Trading 1-for-1s is usually never worth it, especially when you're the one with all the gold on your team. This is a pretty high variance decision to go in here. He's getting ulti off. Maybe he's gonna get 1 or 2 kills, but we don't know where value is here. The Xin Zhao is pretty low. He can't really help him out. He can't. He can get Bard stuns probably because it's gonna hit the dead turret. Yeah, the chances of stuff like that working out are usually very slim. Well, now he can do whatever he wants because Vi was dead, but a little bit too deep again. So he gets the kill on the Vi, which is really good, but then he continues to dive. Like, there's just no reason to continue diving. He's so far ahead already. And then he keeps throwing his lead away by diving and greeting for all these kills. And then it turns into kills for Fiora. Which, if you look at it, Fiora ends up getting 11 kills this game. So this is part of the reason why the Fiora snowballed. Probably almost carried the game. As this is Gold 5 solo queue. All he needs to do here is stall for Draven as he's bot lane getting turrets. Oh, what? No! He's done that a few times this game. So again, he goes in with a man disadvantage. So let's watch that. So he doesn't have Zonius. He gets ulted by her and everything. And then decides to go in just for one kill on this Fiora. When they've already lost the fight because Jarvan died. And he got CC'd. Now a lot of the damage is gone because Xin Zhao is over here. Whether, I don't know if he died or whatever. But he's not in the fight. And then he picks up a GA, and like the GA pick is because it feels like um, the team fights are not going well and it's getting focused. But the main reason why he's dying in these fights is because he's going for these like high variance plays with diving into 3 people, right? No damage. Your Draven's bot lane. There's nobody to back him up, and overall just poor decisions. And this is just way deep. He has nobody around him. There's nobody here to help him go that deep. So he can't do this. So he was ahead, and now he's throwing his lead. Just pretty much out the window by going a little bit too deep instead of waiting. Oh, again he's going in when there's no backup. He doesn't know who's really behind them. Okay. Yeah. Again, he's like just walking up in fights. He's not the front liner. There's no reason for you to walk up. Yeah, this is overstaying again. He keeps dying from overstaying or going too deep in fights. Good, he gets out. Kind of a battle. So this right here, this was fine. And then now would be the time to ultimate this Fiora, as she just used parry, so That really helps out. Not her not being able to parry some of your damage. And he should jump on top of her first. Use the basic abilities before ulting. And I think this team fight would have been a lot smoother if he wasn't in front and he used the basic abilities before ultimate. Not sure what's going on here. Also, the GA pickup is just not very good. Since it gives you 480 AD, it's not as effective on Katarina as say Zed or something like that. The point is he's messing up like positioning wise in this fight and doesn't know when to go in. So he feels like he needs the GA, but getting a death cap is better because yeah, your job is to do damage. Okay, that was good. He has GA, so he'll actually live. Oh no, he won't. Okay. Let me see. I just want to see if he knew if anybody was behind that guy. So here, at this point, he just shuffles back to his team. He did his job killing the Ezreal. And killing Fiora is more priority than getting this Vi, actually. So jumping to the Fiora and doing damage to her before he pops into the stasis was the better decision. Plus he has Ignite, he can reduce this Fiora's healing. Yeah, it looks like she healed a pretty good amount. This is relatively dangerous. He should have... Wait, is that the blue trinket? Yeah, it is. So he does have blue trinket. And the reason he gets this is for these situations where he can't just walk up to a bush like this, like he's doing. This is a mistake. He doesn't know if their team is here, because everybody's Mia. You don't see anybody top lane, nobody bot lane. So he doesn't know where they are. They could easily catch him out. I would let the Draven get this. He's more damage, and if they start the Baron, he needs to be there. Alright, so let's see what happens here. So Bard gets caught out. Baron gets pinged, which is the right decision. It's a little bit of hesitation on his part here. Wow, they shred that so fast. Okay, I don't like this dagger drop. He, I'm assuming he's using this maybe as a way to get out, but he could also use his team as a way to get out. The damage on the dagger drop is very high. It's got very good ratios and everything. It's as much damage as like a half a second to a 1 second ultimate, depending on your stats. So a little bit of a misuse with this. You should wait till stuff like parry is used, Vi Q, Vi ulti. So there's the Vi ulti. Let me see. Here's where he could go in. Yeah, nice. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Alright, let's see what happens here. So he got Needless. It's and also keep in mind, everybody, the decision to go in here. Why it didn't work out that right, because he died, didn't do enough damage. It was still the right decision though, because you should have been building correctly, right? Like you should have already had the death cap and stuff. So you would have killed everybody if you had death cap there. Alright, he kind of misplaced the ulti. Since he was standing right on top of the fish, he could have just moved a little bit downwards. See, he ultied right on top of the fish here, so he knows he's gonna get knocked up. He could have just moved slightly down. Not a huge deal. After something like this, you need to ping for your team to get objectives, like maybe forcing down mid and top, or getting the Zelda Drake, which is probably the right decision because they'll shred it really fast with mountains, double infernal. That'll make them both like disgusting. But instead, again, he's like greeting and getting poked out by this Ezreal. Yeah, goes too deep again. Whew. He's really lucky. Okay, you'll see he's dead. So you really should go for consistent things like objectives, farming and stuff like that over these high variance decisions of going in the jungle and thinking maybe this will work out. You know, it's like a 50-50 decision. You know, high risk, high reward kind of deal. So let's see what happens here. Okay, they get the kill. Really good there. Really good there. Okay. Okay, so there was my review of that guy's game. Overall, he needed to not go for all these high variance decisions and like diving in 1v3 and stuff. You know, when he should be checking where all the damage is like where his AD carry is. Is everybody dead? Where's everybody on their team? He's not really taking that into account when he's going in for team fights. He's just wildly going in. Anyways, if you like the video, like it, or subscribe if you want to see more.